Down in the basement there's a like brewery bar thing, and we were there, and then we went exploring around and we found this lovely shrine to David Hasselhoff, including a campaign to rename a street in Berlin after him. Facebook.com/David Hasselhoffstrasse.
It's dark. I am sitting outside at our hostel in Berlin. We're staying at a place called the Sandino World Improvement Network, or Sandino Community. And it's this really neat kind of commune-esque hostel. It's really cool. We're staying in a tent, which is awesome because camping is fun. It's kind of chilly, but shouldn't be bad. There's lots of blankets, and so there's like a communal area in there where there's a bunch of people in there and just sitting around talking, listening to music. But yeah, it's a really cute hostel. Try to take some daytime video of it so you can see it better. There's a lot of really cool paintings around. It's just really chill, and everybody's super friendly. Like, we're actually like associating with the people at the hostel. It's not just go to the room, go to bed, get out of the room, go to places, come back, and don't talk to anybody else in the room. So it's really neat. There's chickens. They have pet chickens, which are super weird. And they followed me around the yard a little bit, which was kind of funny. We went to 2 museums today, and I wasn't able to take much video there. I don't think I took any video there, actually, because it was kind of felt like a not video space, unfortunately. But we're going to be going on a walking tour tomorrow, so I'm going to do some videos then. And we're here until Sunday, and then we head to Prague. Yeah, generally, that's what happened. I finally got my Fanta.
We're waiting on the metro thingy. That's what I'm gonna record.
You recording?
Yes.
This here is Oranienstrasse, yeah? This is a bit of a, it's kind of like the main strip here in Kreuzberg. And while the wall was up, this is where you came out partying. It used to be full of clubs all the way down along here, yeah? So Iggy Pop, David Bowie and things like that, they used to come hang out here.
Berlin, which is really cool. It's kind of like a subculture-y tour, not the traditional stuff. And we're at this kind of like lunch stop at a beach club called YAAM, Y-A-A-M. And there's a lot of cool stuff. There's like a playground, a stage, and an art gallery, and we're right on the river. And there's really good like African, Caribbean, Jamaican food. We got some really good spicy food, and we're getting a drink and just chilling. So, check them out.
took out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I give it to my Jenny. She's like,
We're trying to find pizza. Round 2. So we got lost trying to find this place the last time. Found the pizza place. Yay! There's creepy dolls. That is a sunrise. We have not slept yet. I am annoyed. It's his fault.
She's not into the European lifestyle, apparently. She's very American.
No, I just like sleep. That's not the video. That was the video.
So I said go back home, Yankee.
You didn't say it on the video until just now.
I'm sorry.
So tired. Chilling in a park thing. There's lots of music. Right?
Huh?
There's music. And spray paint.
our longing to spread right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. Well, I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill.
You can hear this. That's a person. She's beatboxing. And it's freaking awesome. I get up to go look, but Matt left to go look at it. And I left our stuff, so I'm here. Okay, so I was editing my Berlin vlog and I realized that I forgot to record a bunch of stuff at the end of our trip to Berlin. We were supposed to leave Berlin on like the 5th day of our trip. We get to the train station at the time that the time on the tickets was like non-existent. The tickets were super confusing. You couldn't read anything. It was just a jumble of numbers and letters. There was nothing clear about what was going on. And the app, though, had like a little countdown type deal where it would be like, you have 4 hours until departure and blah, 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 which was cool because it was nice to be able to keep track of, and airplanes should learn that. But they should do it better because, wait for it, there were problems. And we got to the train station after spending a wonderful day at Mauer Park, and we were there like what we thought was 3-4 hours ahead of time because we didn't really have much to do and we weren't super familiar with everything, and we wanted to make sure that, because we never traveled by train before, so we wanted to make sure that we were there and ready to go and could find our way around. And we sat down, charged our phones, Matt took a nap, I talked to my mom for a little bit, which was cool. Everything was going great. And we're looking at the app on the phone, and the whole time it's just counting down like 2 hours till departure, hour and a half to departure. And we knew which platform we were supposed to be on because that was clear, at least on the ticket, was which platform we were going to. And so we're like keeping an eye on the platform. Like, we weren't at the platform, but we were near it and keeping an eye, and there was a train there, and the train that was supposed to be leaving for not Prague. It was somewhere else, like in a completely different direction. The train that was there was not leaving for Prague. We double checked. The train, like on the side, didn't say anything about Prague. So we're like, well, that's not our train. So we sit there and we keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and the app keeps like counting down. And so we're like, well, our train should probably be getting here pretty soon because it'll probably be here like a half an hour before it's supposed to leave, or maybe even sooner. Time on the thing just keeps ticking down, like time to departure, and it got to like 15 minutes, and we're like, okay, our train's not here yet, but let's go down to the platform and be there and be ready. So we're down there waiting, and nobody's on the platform, and we're like, this is weird because there's no one here except for like a guy that was like collecting trash. We were sitting there waiting, and we're like, this is not right, like something's off. And so we go and check the like schedule at the platform, and on the platform there's no more trains leaving from that platform other than the one that we just saw, like that left 40 minutes before our train was supposed to leave. So we're like, okay, well, maybe like our platform got switched, so let's go and try to see what's going on. So we look at the thing, and there's like a digital board, and it's updating the platforms and everything of all the trains leaving. And by this point it's like 11 o'clock at night or so, and our train was supposed to leave at 11:05. So we look at the schedule that's like updating, and there's no trains to Prague at all. We're like, are we at the wrong train station? And we look at the train tickets, and no, we're at the right station. And we are like, okay, what the heck is going on? And we go and ask up at the information desk, and they're like, there's the train from Prague left it at 5 p.m. And we're like, oh no, it did not, because we're supposed to be on one in like 10 minutes ago. And the guy was like, well, sorry, like that's all I can tell you is that the app must have been wrong. And it was like, oh, it probably was because you're from the US and it updated the wrong time zone and blah, 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 blah. And like, it didn't make any sense. Like, the time zone that was on it didn't make sense with the time zone in Germany or the time zone in the United States. And so nothing was working. And like, even like the whole time, like the little tracker thing was showing like our train should be arriving and the timing, and like the whole time, like leading up to it. And it was really strange. We did not know what was going on, and we missed our train, and I had a panic attack in the middle of the train station, and we're like trying to get on the phone with somebody back home to help us figure out what to do. And so like, well, we need a place to sleep. We can't just like sleep in the train station. And so we call the hostel we've been staying at. Like, they stopped doing check-in at midnight. So we were like, okay, we'll call them like right now. Let them know we're coming back. See if we can stay again. We call them, talk to the owner. He's like, yeah, no problem. Like, just, you can either check out in the morning or I'll try to stay up if you can't get here before midnight. So we're like, okay, we could take the metro back, but the metro takes like an hour to get from where the hostel was to the city center because the hostel was kind of far out. So we're like, okay, let's just get an Uber. So we get an Uber and we get there. We tell the guy, we're like, if you can get there as fast as possible, that'd be great because we're trying to get back before the midnight. He's like, sure, no problem. The guy in the Uber was great. Matt got to practice his German. I practiced mine a little bit. The guy was really friendly. He grew up in Berlin. It was really kind of cool because he grew up like right around a lot of like the political movement and stuff, but that's a whole nother story. We get in our Uber, we get to the hostel, we get checked in, we pay for the extra night, we go put our stuff back in the tent, hang out with everybody again. Everybody's like, oh, you're back, we thought you were leaving. We're like, no, there was a problem. Yay, go us. And then Matt and I look and try to find a way to get to Prague, and we find a bus, which is actually less expensive than traveling by train. Fun fact, if you're going to Europe, check out the buses between cities because a lot of people focus on train travel. And while train travel can be great in Europe, haven't actually gotten to do it still, check out buses because the bus was so much less expensive than the train tickets were. And it got us there just as fast as the train would have. And we got to see some of the countryside. And the bus was really nice. Like, there was TV screens in the back of the bus. And you could charge in the back of the seats. And you could charge your phone. And there was Wi-Fi. And you could just relax. And it was cool. And it was only like €20 a person. As opposed to like 40 or 50 for a train ticket. That's basically what happened at the end of our trip to Berlin. Berlin was amazing. I loved every second of it. The city was a little confusing and weird, but compared to like other German cities, because it's so new, the architecture is very new. It doesn't feel as old as a lot of cities in Europe do. That was different for me than wasn't what I expected, but I still really enjoyed Berlin, and I highly recommend visiting. If you go, try to eat currywurst. I didn't actually eat the worst part because I don't eat meat, but the pommes that come with it, the french fries, are really good, and they come with curry ketchup, and curry ketchup is the bomb. It's like the best thing ever. Yeah, that's basically our trip to Berlin, and I will get the Prague vlog uploaded as soon as I possibly can. I wish that I could have videotaped a little more of the museums and stuff in Berlin because the museums are so phenomenal. We got a museum pass. The museum pass allows you to visit all the museums for a certain number of days for like a flat fee, and if you go to a bunch of the museums like we did, pays for itself. The admission fees that you'd be paying at the museums were like the cost of the card. Yeah, definitely Berlin, 100% would recommend, 100% would go back. I feel like even though we were there for 4 days, still not get to see the whole city. I will close out this vlog by leaving you with a video of a chicken playing in dirt at our hostel in Berlin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoy these videos, want to see more, feel free to comment any critiques. I'm completely open to them. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. And I will see you guys whenever I get the Prague video done. I will try to get it done sometime this week. Probably Wednesday if possible. And I will see you guys later. Bye!